What's up, Dawn? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. What's up, Tennessee Techs? Dawn and Wolf. What's up, everybody?
What now? Thank you.
What's up, Metal Rocker? You're back. All right, Metal Rocker, thank you for being here. Chosen, thank you. And everybody else, really appreciate it.
Those are my girls for the CD release party.
It's a
CD release party.
different.
That was a while ago.
Been a while.
I was thinking about that the other day. We should just smoke blue. How about Hurricane? How you feeling? Not too hot? All right, man. Last one was like almost 90 degrees.
Plus, they keep opening that door.
You guys are crying.
Hot air.
every Sunday from Brick, New Jersey, right on the Jersey Shore. So put in the comments where you're from. And thank you everybody for stopping by. Hit that subscribe and smash that screen. Boom, 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 boom. A bunch of times and you get a like. You can do it. It'll make you feel better. Listen, you can hit that song so you don't find when we're playing. What's up, Johnny? Ricardo. Ricardo, Pink Floyd. We'll probably do a Pink Floyd tonight for sure. Probably like the second set. But thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Anybody out there, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe like. Tell us where you're from. We got Arizona in the house. Who's the furthest from Jersey tonight? The other night we had India. India was the furthest. Where are you from?
Four dads in Ohio. If you're not doing anything this Wednesday, come see Fingers Crossed here at Arrowhead. Drop all your plans.
I won't be here, so I'm sorry.
Fingers crossed everything will go well.
Tony 82, thank you.
Very good.
The Gary Clark Jr. Don't own anything, being getting married.
Coco Loco, it's not. We're on the boat was last night. Who came out for the boat ride last night? That was fun. I couldn't see everybody out there because it was so busy. Thanks if you did come out last night. Tonight's the Arrowhead. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Arrowhead here live. That sub, hit that like. Tell us where you're from.
Get everything you pray for. Some parts of me you don't know. I need some hold on to. Why won't it spin around and round? Cry won't add any more. Come on, beat the song all around. Hey. It's a red house full of yellow. Where am I out in the street? It's a red house full of yellow. Where am I out in the street? Won't see my baby. Wait a minute, there's something wrong here. You won't mind my own. Something wrong here. You won't mind my own. Don't make me feel like never gonna leave you no more. Go back to your home, way across the hill. Might go back your home, way across the hill. I guess the sister we
Ricardo, this might be for you. Yeah, Ricardo, for you. Pink Floyd? You got a little Pink Floyd.
Daddy's gone across the ocean, leaving just a memory. A snapshot in all family album. Daddy, what else did you leave for me? Dad, what you leave home for me? Oh no, you're just another one. don't need no walls around me. I don't need no drugs to calm me. What the fuck, guys? I have seen the writings on the wall. Don't think I need anything at all. Take a short break. We'll be right back. Take care, Lisa. Take care of the band. Stick around. Got more to come.
Yeah, guys, it's kind of dead. There's some people here, but it's kind of dead tonight. But you know what? Our second set is always better than our first. The first one, kind of early. Second set, people start coming in. Third set's pretty good, too. So, second set will be better. Johnny, thank you so much, man. Tennessee Tex, thank you so much. Robin Button, thank you. Thank you, Robin. K Spitz, Car R, thank you so much. Tarina, thank you. Wolf and Fun, love the style, thank you so much. Dawn, no, it's not raining, it's hot. Really hot out, it's like 90 degrees out. Not raining here. Jake, thank you. Oh, cool, Johnny, you were there. Oh, great, yes. You know, so I can't, gig to gig, I can't remember who was where, who was what, but thank you for coming out. Yeah, it was fun, right? There's a couple times the boat was rocking, man. I almost fell off my seat. It was crazy. But we got another one of those coming up at the end of July. So that's going to be fun, too. It was a lot of fun, man. Hopefully you guys got a chance to see some of the background, like the water and stuff in the background. I tried to get a little bit of a view. So, Robin, we are on the Jersey Shore. This is Brick, New Jersey, right on the Jersey Shore. About 20 minutes from Seaside Heights, where MTV made it all famous. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Hump Day Trio, live here every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Sunday. And then we have other ones, of course, Thursday, and last night, Saturday. This week coming up, we got Wednesday, Thursday, not Friday. This week, we got Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, because it's the 4th of July weekend. We got Friday and Saturday off this year, which is crazy. Normally we don't do that, but we do. K Spitz, great. I'm glad you were there. It was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Johnny, there was. Yeah, Johnny, there was a lot of ladies there last night. Do I like mohawks? I like faux hawks. It's like a faux hawk. A little bit of a faux hawk, but they call it faux hawk. It's not really a mohawk. You gotta shave the sides to be mohawk, but mine gray hair. What are you gonna do? Canada, Robin, all right. Canada in the house, excellent. Andre, Brazil, all right. Brazil, I think, has the award, or is in first place right now for being the furthest from Jersey. Who else is out there that's the furthest from Jersey? The other night we had Sri Lanka. There was Russia. It's crazy, really nuts.
Yeah, Brazil in the house. Renan. Tarina. Brohawk. Yeah, it's a Brohawk. Robin, I am playing a 1980s Tama Art Star. See if you can see the design on it. 1980s Tama Art Star 5.5 bird's eye maple. And the drum set is a 1980s Tama Superstar in super mahogany color. 10, 12, 16, 22-inch kick. And my cymbals are Sabian. AAX hats, AAX crash, saturation crash, which is a Virgil Donati crash, hand-hammered medium ride, and a hand-hammered China with a stage crash on top that's been destroyed through the years. So that's what I play. Yeah, it's a maple. It's a bird's eye maple, Robin. Birch kit. Yes, it's a birch kit. Japanese birch, because this was 1980s when they had the when they were using the Japanese birch wood. Nowadays they don't even use the Japanese birch wood, but and I don't even think in that reissue they did was Japanese birch. This is like the original stuff, man. All right. 2025 blue with stars, glary drums. Nice. All right. Yeah, Tama kits are killer, dude. I love Tama kits. They're workhorses, man. My first 3 drum sets were Tama, then I went to Premiere for a little while, and then I came back to Tama. Yeah, and a little bit of Pearl in there. I went to Pearl a little bit too, but Tama just blows them out of the water. I love Tama stuff. Best drums in the world. All right, Sparkle. Go mow that lawn. Got a half hour. We got a little break here. So go mow the lawn. Come back in a half hour, all right? All right, guys, we're taking a short little break. I got to take a breather. We'll be right back. You got hardware, though? What hardware? Tama hardware? Actually, I'm using Pearl hardware on these. This is like leftover hardware from my old kit, my old Pearl kit. So I have Pearl hardware, Pearl Eliminator, double pedal, just a regular Pearl hi-hat. So, yeah. Yeah, Robin. Hang out, buddy. We're going to have a whole nother 2 sets. So, check it out. Gonna grab a beer. Chill out, guys. We're going to be back, and we're going to rock it out, all right? Hang tough. We got Tennessee Tex, Johnny Holt. We got Dawn and Wolf Lover in the house, so let's talk to them. They'll help you out. They'll talk to you, and I'll be back. Yep, K-Spitz, hydration, man. Super important. Thank you. Tarina, thank you so much. Guys, come back, please. All right, I'll be right back. I will. K-Spitz, I will definitely tell them. Don't worry. And guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like.
thought I never loved
Like as opposed to just having like one amp.
Well, you have a combo amp, you know, like the guitar, it has the doors on the top of the cabinet.
But this, if you have your own like.
It's a similar setup, but I made it myself.
That's cool, yeah. Yeah, we talked about like.
Well, we do when we that's power. That's raw power. That's what it's sounding. 700 watts. It's pushy. I don't like it so much. I think if you're a singer.
All right, guys. Johnny, Tennessee Tex, thank you. You know what? Since there's really not a lot of people on this live, I'm going to kill this one and start another one. So, Matt M, go to Sweetwater and you can call them. They'll give you a great drum set for real cheap. Sweetwater.com. Matt M. All right, I'm going to kill this and jump over to the new one, all right? Toodaloo, kangaroos. See you in a minute.